Hello, folks. This is Kevin with Good Day, Good Prayers. Hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to talk about something called peace and prosperity. Peace and prosperity is what President Trump calls it. Now, Jesus called it something different, and we've talked about it a few times on the show. Life and life more abundantly. Abundance and prosperity go hand in hand. And life can be obtained through peace. And so Jesus and President Trump are talking about the same thing. How many times have I told you that President Trump is working for Jesus? These people that talk about no kings believe they're talking about President Trump, but they're not. They're talking about Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ is getting ready to return. And when he returns, he's going to be the king. President Trump doesn't want to be the king, but he is there to help to bring the king into power. And that is what he's doing today. John the Baptist was the one in the Old Testament that announced Jesus the first time. And now another John, Donald John Trump, is announcing Jesus the second time. There's a lot more work because the first time there was talking about Jesus and there was baptizing with water. And John said, there's one coming after me who is going to baptize with water and with the Spirit. And now this Jesus is coming for a second time. The 1,000-year peace treaties are all in place. President Trump is going about. I believe that the war that he just ended a few days ago is the 9th one that he has ended in the 9 months that he's been in office. He has also stopped either 12 or 13 conflicts that would have become war had he not stopped them. And he's doing this through negotiations. He's doing this through the treaties that are being signed that have to do with tariffs, that have to do with investment. He is taking monies from people and he is investing it so that when they get it back, it'll be an astronomical amount. The other day, when he was in Qatar, they were very excited because they had him invest, I think it was $17 trillion for them. And when they get it back, it's going to be well over $100 trillion that country will be able to use. Now, President Trump said to the leaders of that country, I don't just want to see the leaders prospering. I want to see all the people in the country prospering. You see, this is a lot different than what most of the leaders are used to. Most of the leaders that are siding with President Trump had a lot of problems with the globalists. The globalists wanted to take everything away from the people in each country. They wanted to then destroy the people. Once they got everything from you that they could get, then they would make sure that you died. By the time they were done with you and they had made you sick, by the time they had taken all of the funds that you had, well, you'd be more than willing to die because you'd be so miserable. And that was their plan. That was their goal. But not President Trump. He wants you to be healthy. And so he's trying to do the things that will help us to become a healthier population around the world. And then he wants us all to prosper. Just before he became president the second time, but just before he became president number 47, he said that he had been preparing for this all of his life. Now, I have said on a number of occasions, and it made me quite happy to hear him say it, that he has been preparing since age 17 to be able to do what he's doing right now. He is teaching people how to prepare. He is teaching people how to be healthy, and he is teaching people how to prosper. Peace and prosperity, life, and life more abundantly. They both are saying the same thing. But what's really exciting about all of this is that instead of taking the money from the people and then exterminating the people, which is what the globalists did. Now, if you listen to the news media on ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, and all those other places out there, you are listening to people who are being paid by the globalists, and for what? To take all the stuff that you have and then to end your life. Those are the same people. Now, if you believe that the media is telling you the truth, well, I've got oceanfront property in Arizona, just like the song implied. I'm going to tell you, President Trump is the best thing that ever happened to us, and we will have prosperity. We will have peace, because almost all of the wars, with the exception of, I believe, one war, are completely done. And it has been through the tariffs, and it has been through the treaties that he is getting people to sign, that this is all happening. The original treaties that were signed were the ones that were known as Nasara Jasara. And they were being signed so that every country could become a part of this new system that was going into place. Then he started teaching people. His two sons, Don Jr. and Eric, are telling people to invest and buy at the dip. So when a price dips, buy. When it goes back up, you see, that's good. But when it dips again, buy again. And to continue to buy in that way, so that you will be able to maximize whatever it is that you're investing in. But he wants us all to be millionaires and billionaires. Jesus said life and life more abundantly. President Trump says peace and prosperity. The abundant life is a life where you have no needs. You have absolutely no problems and no issues because of the fact that Jesus Christ is King. When you say no kings, you're not getting down on Donald Trump. You're getting down on Jesus. And that's why you're saying it. And some of you actually believe that you're ready to meet the Lord. Well, I've said how many times that God told me to get out of the Democrat Party because it was going to be judged. I want to see you free of the Democrat Party. I want to see you free of liberalism and socialism and communism and fascism and imperialism and all of the other types of evil, satanic governments. And I want you to be free. Whom I can't even think of that verse. I'm kind of going blank. And so I'll close with this instead. I want you to have a good day. A good day always starts with good prayers, and if they reach the throne of God, that's your key. You're going to have a good day. So with that said, good day.